Hi soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're doing what good news will you be celebrating soon. I am so excited for this reading, and we have 4 piles today. You'll be picking a deck. This will be pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. So take a look at which one of these 4 decks you're the most drawn to, and that's probably the pile for you here today. If you feel drawn to more than one deck, and in fact, I always say, if you even feel drawn to all of the decks, always trust your intuition. It will guide you to the right readings. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. So you've chosen the beautiful Gentle Tarot. But before we get into your tarot, I will be picking out one card from each of these 2 oracle decks to start off your reading. So let's shuffle with intention. Let's find out what good news will you be celebrating soon. So what good news will you be celebrating soon? You have the Queen. How interesting. All right. So this could be some sort of level up, or you owning something pretty soon. Let's see. Right, let's shuffle the other deck. Wow, that was quick. Isn't it interesting how you have the Queen and the Sunflower? It seems pile number 1 straight away with the Sun, the Sunflower, the Queen, that you will be recognized in something that you do very soon. Very soon. Do you see? So maybe you will be finishing off an assignment and doing it very well, where your professor or teacher will be celebrating you. Maybe you will be promoted in your work and you will be recognized for the amount and the great job that you've done. Maybe you're a business owner and your product or service will be really seen. Maybe you're going to become very popular as well. That is another probability. Okay, sounds so exciting so far. Let's put this aside and now take a look at your tarot cards. So again, let's shuffle with intention. I'm so excited about your reading, pile number 1, since it sounds so interesting so far. So let's see, what good news will pile number 1 be celebrating soon, please? One more time. What good news? Something's trying to come out. So I feel this one and also this one. Right, back to our shuffle. What good news will pile number 1 be celebrating soon? Right, we're ready now. Let's see. So pile number 1, you have the Queen of Swords. Wow. The Harvest of Wands is the King of Wands. A lot of big court cards in your reading. Also showing a lot of recognition, a lot of recognition for your passion and perhaps for your cerebral capabilities, your message. And you see the eagle and the wolf. It seems like it's going to be some sort of a big achievement that you're going to be making. The 4 of Thunder, which is the 4 of Swords. Ooh, some big transformation here. The Death card. Can we fit in one more card? Yeah, I believe we can. We can move the Ankh just a little bit like that and fit in one more card for you. I really want to know more about this. Loving your reading. Pile number 1. You have what? The 9 of Stones, which is the 9 of Pentacles, known to be as a wish fulfillment card. All right, so you're transforming and realizing your dream of some sort. So that's coming for you very soon. So excited. Pile number 1. You have the Flower of Wands. Do you see again a big court cards? This is the Queen of Wands. And of course, the Queen of Wands is lining up in conjunction with the Sunflower. Again, this notion of you being absolutely seen and recognized for what you're doing. You have the 7 of Thunder, which is the 7 of Swords, right under the Queen of Swords. How interesting. Okay. The Ace of Stones, which is the Ace of Pentacles, showing that this is a whole new beginning for you, of a different kind, new passionate beginning. Yes, this is why we have the Death card. Certainly a new beginning for you. The 9 of Wands. The 6 of Cups. So this seems to be a wish that you've had for a very long time. You know, it's like this is a wish that you've had from the very beginning of maybe your career or your endeavor, and it's now finally coming to fruition. And last but not least, you have the Seed of Wands. My goodness, which is the Page of Wands. So nearly all of the Wands court cards are shown in your reading. Pile number 1. So much fiery energy. You have the Queen with the Sun here, the Queen of Wands, the Sunflower, the King of Wands. You're manifesting something very big in your journey. Pile number 1, you will be celebrated, actually, before you even... This is a reading about what you will be celebrating, which is true. You're going to be celebrating this level up. But most importantly, you will be celebrated, my dear pile number 1. It seems here with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, and then you have the Queen as your oracle card, the Sunflower. It seems like perhaps you'll be celebrated as a very unique person in your field, or dare I say, a top tier person in your field. I see people recognizing your mental capabilities in specific. I see you as a person who is wise, a person who relies more on their creativity as well as their analytical thinking. You have both here in place, pile number 1. But most importantly, you have the Queen of Swords in conjunction with the 7 of Swords. So it seems, see, this is opposite energy. The Queen of Swords is someone who's direct, honest, likes to say the truth, has a lot of integrity. While as with the energy of 7 of Swords, this is manipulation, gaslighting, lying, deceit, stealing, cheating. So in your field, you're going to be recognized as someone who's honest, straightforward, as opposed to the usual sort of deceit that happens. You're someone who relies on their skills, their mental capabilities, rather than trying to take a shortcut or lie to people to get what you want. Great job, pile number 1. Okay, so I've adjusted the lighting so that you can see things better. Now, it seems like in your field or your endeavor, whatever it is you're going to be recognized in, I'm really seeing here that the top tier people that were in your field, that were considered very special, perhaps they've gotten a little bit lazy Maybe they gotten used to being at the top, so they maybe have relaxed a little bit. And with the Nine of Wands here, I do see that you have been growing behind the scenes. It's like you were working quietly. Quietly, not because you want to hide something. Quietly, because you were just focused on doing the right thing, focused on creating something amazing. With confidence, with strength. And obviously, these people did not see how fast they got a little bit too comfortable. They kind of thought that no one will be able to climb to where they are, but it looks like to me, pile number one, that you've been working quietly behind the scenes, doing your thing, focused on your goal, not being afraid, and you've grown so much that it seems like you may have even surpassed these people on the top tier, where you're being recognized above everyone, really seen, while everyone in the field kind of gotten used to where they are, perhaps been lazy, sleepy, not creating much, not evolving, something of that sort. And because you've evolved so much, you're getting a lot of claps, you're getting a lot of recognition for transforming something, or making something evolve that was a little bit stagnant in the near past. Pile number one. Gosh, I'm so proud of you. What are you doing? And this is why this is a whole new beginning. It's like you kind of feel like now or very soon the world is your oyster. It's like the universe is handing you a very big gift that you almost can't believe you're about to receive. Pile number one. Great job, great job. Now, this didn't come out as a coincidence. This was a wish that you've had for a very long time. And I see you have been working very slowly towards it. It's not like you were rushing in any way. You've had that dream in your heart, and you've taken it from the very beginning, just like the Seed of Wands or the Page of Wands suggests here. You had a dream or wish that you believed in so much. You weren't rushing. You wanted things to transform rather than you just rushing to cut corners and make it happen. And you took your time. You put in the effort. Pile number one. You've grown slowly, or at least it seems like it. Maybe it was quick, but you took your time to do it properly. And you went from dream phase to actually the transitional phase of making your dream come true. Bravo, pile number one. Bravo. I am so proud of you. I wonder what it is you're up to. But if you're wondering if whatever you're working on is going to get recognized, recognized is the name of your reading, pile number one. And make no mistake, when we say you deserve it, you really do. You really do deserve it, pile number one. You do see here with the purification card, you do see some, is it called spring rain, summer rain, spring rain, where the sun comes out after it. And so it wasn't easy for you. With the spring rain here, I do see that you have been, maybe you've burned yourself out. You've worked so hard. There were times where you wanted to cry, never wanted to give up, but it was obviously quite tough for you. But you were adamant about putting in the quality. You were adamant about not cutting corners. So you put everything that you had, your heart, your soul, and your mind, to making sure you give out quality in your work. Pile number one. Never residing ever to cutting corners or manipulating your company or your clients. or organization, making sure that you deliver things with honesty and quality, nearly impeccable. Pile number 1. You're just about to realize your long held dream that you've had ever since you were a little page of wands at heart, going all the way up to the King of Wands, manifesting your dreams and turning it into reality. I also see that you were very fearless. Pile number 1. You see a hand holding a snake, not being afraid of it, but rather playing with it. And so you went after what you wanted with a lot of work, but with fierceness as well, not being afraid of anything. This kind of makes me feel like you weren't, even though it was a big dream, you weren't so attached to it. You kind of approached it with this idea or understanding that if it happens, I would be so happy. If it doesn't, well, at least I tried my best and nothing can break me down. And so there were no attachments, there were no fears, and this is why you were very fierce in your approach. You weren't afraid of anyone or anything, and you just went after what you believe was yours, my dear pile number 1, or at least you went after what you believed should be done. This is the way you believed it should be done, and this is the way you delivered it. Good job, my dear pile number 1. At least this is the beginning of your recognition. My heart is recognizing you. I'm so proud of you. And may you get your celebration very soon, pile number 1. So that was your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. So you've chosen the beautiful Dark Mansion Tarot. But before we begin using your tarot cards, I'm going to be pulling out 2 oracle cards, one from each of these 2 beautiful decks. And I guess let's begin. Let's shuffle with intention. So what good news will you be celebrating soon, I wonder? Let's go again. What good news will you be celebrating soon? Is this coming out? No, this is the last one. Let's try again. What good news will you be celebrating soon? Wow, you have the underworld. Interesting. Okay. Something is coming out of the blue for you, pile number 2. Or that you and specifically will be coming out of a tough, dark situation. The underworld is like, no joke, tough times. So maybe you're facing a certain tough situation that almost felt like it wasn't gonna get resolved anytime soon, and I think you will be celebrating the fact that you're finally out of it. That's the kind of energy I'm getting so far. Ooh, you also have taking risks. How interesting. So with taking risks, you have a high plateau, which has been always believed in ancient civilizations to be the resting place for gods. You know, these high plateaus are formed by the movement of tectonic plates. So there seems to be, do you see the difference here? We have the underworld, which is beneath the ground level, and then you have these high plateaus. So it's like you're moving from down to a place that is very high up. Now, I don't know why we're seeing taking risks. Will you be taking a certain risk that will move you up? And then you'll be celebrating the fact that you actually you've taken action towards the thing that was really troubling you. Perhaps let's take a look at your tarot cards and see more about this celebration. Let's put this here. All right. And now let's shuffle with intention. So what good news will pile number 2 be celebrating soon? What good news? Because I'm seeing you're moving from a position that has been very unfavorable, very hard to be in, almost feels dead, or very detrimental for some of you as well, to the opposites, like a dichotomy of energy here, from the underworld to the high plateau where the gods are, with a single swift, smart move is what I'm seeing. You're probably wondering, what swift, smart move am I going to make? You never know what you're able to do, my beautiful pile number 2. You never know. Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go. Let's see what you're going to do, or what is going to happen. So, what good news will pile number 2 be celebrating very soon, please? What will they be celebrating soon? What will they be celebrating soon? Okay. Whoa, wasn't expecting all that, but it seems like these want to come out. We've shuffled with great intention here, so let's find out. So, pile number 2, you have, wow, the Queen of Wands. Starting off your reading, we're starting off on a great foot here, on the right foot. You have the Page of Swords. Ooh, the Ace of Swords. So it seems like there's definitely a new beginning for you, because pages are also the beginning of a new journey. So it seems, like I said, you will be taking one step boldly and fiercely, like the Queen of Wands, confidently, that will create a new foundation for you, a new beginning that you will do yourself. You're a bold person. And if you're listening to this reading thinking, oh, I don't know if I'm going to do this, I'm telling you, you're going to do something great. You're going to come up with a great idea, obviously, and you're going to implement it with strength. You're going to take every piece of you that is feeling angry, bad, sad, and transmuting it into a much more powerful energy, a beneficial energy for you, making sure you stand up for yourself and do something amazing. I do also see you being greatly supported by your spirit guides in this step. You're greatly helped, but I do see you being bold, going out there and doing something about it. You have the Nine of Swords, the Page of Wands. Okay. The Five of Swords. Yeah, such a tricky situation this one is. The Emperor, and you see the Emperor is lining right in conjunction with the Queen of Wands, showing that you are going to be creating a new foundation for yourself. You're definitely going to be making a big, bold, strong, responsible move for yourself. You will be creating a new beginning for yourself very soon that you will be celebrating. You have the Ten of Pentacles, right, in conjunction with the Page of Swords. Death, yes, you're transforming your current situation that has been obviously been bothering you a lot, bugging you a lot. The word I'm looking for is troubling you. It's been troubling you. See this one poking out. The Chariot, yes, right in conjunction with the Nine of Swords. Okay, I see what this is. And last but not least, oh, I'm feeling this one. The Magician. Okay, so now we understand finally why we're seeing taking risks. Because this is a tricky situation here. With the Five of Swords, it's kind of like you have to fight for your life or fight to get out of it. And I see you making a bold move, like I said, over and over, and overcoming this. You can see this depicted here in specific with the Nine of Swords and the Chariot, where you were overly stressed about it, anxious, tired, depleted, and on the threshold of losing something even bigger here. But you've decided, or you will be deciding, to face this monster of yours instead of being constantly afraid of it, and taking big steps, big movements to courageously face these fears and transforming your situation altogether. Now, this move that you are going to be making is depicted in conjunction with the Ten of Pentacles. So this is why we're taking a look at going from the underworld up until the high plateau where the gods are. This swift, courageous move, because this is what the Page of Swords is all about. Courage, bold, confidence, going after what they believe they should be doing, is going to result in not just transforming your situation where like, oh, I got out of this, thank God. No. This is not what's going to happen. In fact, what will be happening is that you will be moving from a very bad situation to the top with the Ten of Pentacles. Maybe you're going to be, with this move, creating a lot of money or creating a lot of happiness, getting, like, remember when we said these are a dichotomy of energy here. It's like, let me give you an example. Let's say, as an example of this energy, that you're that you're working in a company within a sales team. Let's say you're working within a sales team that you find a little bit intimidating because they've been there for a long time. They they reach their targets every month. They are able to speak with people with confidence, and they're able to sell a lot of the products, and you're just there trying your best, working hard, and you can't even get a single sale. Month after month, you're noticing that your manager is starting to get a little bit angry with you. Your manager is giving you the look. Started to talk to you about whether you're really up for the job or not. Assisted you for a while and is still not working, and you're just absolutely stressed. You feel like this is a job that you really need, and you can see in your manager's eye that this guy is very soon going to lay you off. And you can't afford to be laid off at the moment. And so after some thought, after feeling like, after imagining all the things that could happen to you if you got laid off, the embarrassment, the landlord that you need to pay your rent to, your children, the groceries, gosh, you name it, the credit card, everything. So you're starting to get angry. Now we're taking a look at this transmutation energy we've been having a look at. And you went on a walk. You started feeling angry, angry with life, angry with your situation, scared, frustrated, and you decided, you know what? I'm going to find a solution for this. That's it. I'm going to prove that I'm very valuable in this team, that I can help the company, and that I'm a very integral part of this team. And instead of them selling to an individual person. You know what? I can see a company that I say hello to every morning. Why not? They can use my product because they go through this and that, and I'm sure my product or my service can really help them out in this process. And on one morning, one bold move in the morning, you actually shake and you knock on this manager's door, the company right in front of you, and you actually find yourself getting in, sitting down, and telling this CEO or this manager about your great idea. And then once you start talking, you become passionate, and then you're really on point because you show them how this service that they haven't ever noticed they could be using will be solving a lot of their problems, because you'll tell them, I watch you from my window every day. You have this problem, that problem, this happens to you. Sometimes you run out of time. Sometimes your clients are complaining, this, and that. Now my service is going to solve all of that, and I can give you a special price because you're my neighbor and I have access. I can talk to the company and I know you're going to like it. Why don't you try it out for a month? Now this manager, to your surprise, actually likes the idea and tells you, well, tell me more about it. Give me your brochure. Let me think and I'll get back to you. Now, long story short, this manager calls you and says, you know what? I love this idea. We're going to buy your service for our company. Do you know what you just did there? You just transformed these tiny targets that each one gets in the team, and you just blew up the whole situation and sold a humongous package to this company. Your manager is mind blown. The team is mind blown. And you've just shifted the way the whole sales in the business are being done, because now you're in charge of selling this service to companies, which is something that your company didn't consider before. They were looking at it from one perspective. You changed the perspective with one bold move, and now you're on top of the world, a very important team member. Your target is different, and you're doing very well selling to companies, talking to one company to the next, telling them about the success of the previous companies, about how this has changed the way they do business, was a great idea, and now you're selling to companies and actually training and helping others to do the same. So pile number 2, that is the sort of energy that I see. This was, of course, just an example. You can use this example to understand any situation that you're going through in your life. I see you out of the darkness, out of your fears, pressing on gas in your car, like not literally, but moving forward, transmuting this energy of fear, anger, depression, frustration into doing something wonderful with one bold move that, my dear pile number 1, will transform your life. And it seems like it might have to do with work, but not necessarily, of course, because you have the Page of Wands here in conjunction to the Magician. Now, the Page of Wands is someone who is passionate, wants to pursue their dreams, wants to do something, has the initial skills to do it. And then you have the Magician, who's a master at their craft, someone who knows how to do things in such a marvelous way that it almost seems like magic. And this is the kind of energy that I see for you. This is the kind of transformation, or rather, let's say, transmutation in your case, pile number 2. So pile number 2, this is what you will be celebrating soon. All the best of luck, my dear pile number 2. I'm so happy for you. This was your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. So you've chosen the beautiful Light Seers. But before we begin with your reading, we are going to be picking out 2 oracle cards from each one of these 2 beautiful decks. And so let's start shuffling with intention. So what good news will you be celebrating soon? Let's go again. What good news will you be celebrating soon? What do we have here? You know, with your pile, I'm getting this strong inkling that we need to take 2 cards. Interesting reading. All right. So what do we have? Ooh, we have Aletheia, which is all about truth. So perhaps you'll be finding out the truth about something that's been kind of bothering you. You kind of felt like you knew something was wrong, but you couldn't pinpoint what was wrong, maybe. And then something's gonna come out into the light. Now, this is supposedly good news, this truth. You have the shaman. Yes, like you were, what is it called? Trying to find your way through the dark, trying to find something. We have this idea of being in the dark and then getting into the light, finding some truth, perhaps, that will help you achieve something. Let's see. Let's see, pile number 3. Okay, let's take out your other oracle card and find out what good news will you be celebrating soon. What good news will you be celebrating soon? Maybe you'll find a key piece of information that is 2 again, okay? That's very vital. One that will help guide you towards getting something big. You know, an example of that is like discovering through your market research and analysis exactly what it is that your customer want in this field before anyone else. It's like something clicked. You found out something. So you're the only one who adjusted the service or product this way, and you make great profit from it. So that's just an example. Let's find out from your reading. Wow, you have purity here. Okay. It's like it's a gift from the universe, this piece of information. Okay? With purity, in conjunction with Aletheia, this idea of white, it's like a very good piece of information that's not gonna move you astray. One beautiful key piece of information, perhaps from the universe, from your spirit guides, that will really show you the way. Do you see how this white wolf here has colored eyes? 2 different colored eyes. And it's like you are the only one that's going to see it the way that you do. You're going to see something that not anyone else has seen but you. With white, it's like starting anew, finding a fresh new idea that no one thought about. You have solitude. Okay, let's put them here and take a look at your tarot cards for now. I think we're ready for this. How exciting. All right, so let's shuffle with intention and see what good news will you be celebrating soon. What is this piece of information? What is this truth? Or for a lot of you as well, this could be a very strong realization that you get in your alone time, thinking about a bad situation that you're in, and then it's gonna click and you go, oh, well, this person is probably doing this and this and that to me because he's done so and so and so. And it's like you're gonna see things in a completely different light that will cause you to take a different course of action, that will change the whole situation and change perhaps even your whole life with this person or with this situation or your whole life at large. Pile number 3. And you will be celebrating your freedom out of it. You'll be celebrating how you're claiming back your power, how your idea helped you come out of it without being blamed. It's like a smart, swift move. Let's see. What good news will pile number 3 be celebrating soon, please? What good news will pile number 3 be celebrating soon? Okay, I feel this one. Let's take it. Also this one. Right, we're ready now. It's shuffled with intention. Let's see what you have, pile number 3. So we have the, wow, the star. Like a certain hope or a dream or a wish come true. So this goes in line with you not being able to see in the dark, but then you see something, and not only do you get out of it, but you get your dreams come true here. Okay. 2 of Swords. Yet being confused, not seeing things. This is why you have the Truth. You go from not seeing to seeing very well, almost like a shaman, seeing things from a different perspective than anyone else can see. The 9 of Swords. Yes, so it's a situation that's causing a lot of stress for you. How about we put this here so that we have more space for our reading? Yeah, let's put it here, right on top of the Ankh protecting you, right? So you also have Justice. It could be an unfair situation as well, like we were discussing. Or Justice could just be that you've learned to balance things out, find the right equation maybe for your market. The Hierophant. Signing a new contract. Finding the truth. Finding a key piece of information as well. The Hierophant is a teacher. Learning about something. Your reading is definitely you learning about something that will change the course altogether. 3 of Cups. See how the star and this 3 of Cups in this deck, there's a lot of purple, which is really making me feel, especially with the purple, the crown chakra, the shaman, it seems like in your solitude, pile number 3, you are going to come up with one great realization that will change everything. You will be celebrating you, pile number 3. You will be celebrating one idea that will bring fairness back to you, that will teach someone a lesson. A lesson that's of something that caused a lot of anxiety to you, a lot of pain, a lot of feeling like you couldn't find your way, lost. Let's continue and see this all together. The picture is building up. You have the 5 of Cups. The 7 of Pentacles. The 10 of Wands. And last but not least, the Fool, starting anew, ending your reading with starting anew. So this looks like to me some sort of justice with people in different ways. So you could be perhaps in a business trying to sell a certain key product that would bring you a lot of customers, but you've been getting a few customers. And so in this case, you will realize just the right spot of exactly what people need, coming up with a brilliant idea, greatly improving your sales to the extent where it's like your wish coming true. So that's one case. Another case is you can be dropping something that just hasn't been working for quite a long time with you. You felt lost in your path, you felt anxious, you were done with it, and that could be, for example, you working in a company, you've been drained, you're deciding to drop it off and start your own thing, and you'll actually see yourself growing your business exactly the way that you wanted. And that's what you'll be celebrating soon, finding your diamond, finding your hope. Also, another example of that is you finding justice with a certain person, a partner, a marriage, a friend that has been causing you a lot of pain, maybe even has been speaking behind your back, has been harming you in one way or the other. And I see you coming up with an idea to teach them a lesson, move out of this connection altogether, find your justice and start anew. With this Fool card here, it's like you really were hoping to free yourself from this situation without losing anything significant to you, and I see you achieving exactly that and finding having your hopes fulfilled. Pile number 3. So whatever situation that you're in at the moment that's making you feel anxious, lost, has a little bit of unfairness to it, I see you celebrating soon the fact that you are going to come out of it triumphant. You'll come out of it with balance or with fairness. You'll find a good idea, a good sweet spot that's not just going to be okay. But with the diamond in the shaman here, this realization or this action that you're going to be taking is one of truth, one of fairness to you and to others, one that will benefit you and benefit others. This is why we've noticed from the very beginning your reading has to do with people one way or the other, where you are going to fulfill your dreams and your hope about it to the fullest. Pile number 3. And in all cases, I see you dropping something or walking away from something to achieve that. Maybe you're going to be walking away from old ways, from something that you've been doing one way in the past and doing it in a completely different way, or walking away altogether, leaving a situation and starting anew. This idea that you're going to get is definitely one that you're going to channel. It's like a third eye or the crown chakra here. You're going to be downloading an idea, a very brilliant one, that where you're going to be assisted from your spirit guides or the universe to move into a new path. And you're just going to know it when you get this idea very soon. You're just going to know that this is your new course, that you're being supported by the universe. You're just going to know that it's going to work out very well, and you're going to be acting accordingly. Pile number 3. It's definitely something that you will be celebrating, because this idea is taking you out of a situation that it feels like drought, feels like it's drying out, where you feel disoriented or maybe isolated. And you are going to feel like you've magically, finally came out of this with one lovely idea. Pile number 3. So all the best of luck with that. May you always be supported by your spirit guides and the universe. Hope you come out of it very soon and achieve your hope, your dreams, the star, your diamond very soon, pile number 3. All the best of luck with that. That was your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. So you've chosen the beautiful Osho Zen deck. But before we take a look at your tarot cards, we are going to be pulling out 2 oracle cards, one from each of these beautiful decks. And so let's now shuffle with intention. Let's see, what good news will you be celebrating soon? I see this one sliding out. What is that? So you have, you have the Mirror. With the Mirror, I'm seeing reflection. So maybe you will be celebrating what you're seeing soon. So maybe for some of you, you are working on a healthy diet. So you're going to see good health that you'll celebrate soon. Or maybe you are working out and you'll see muscles, perhaps that you're enjoying, or maybe you're losing weight. Or maybe this is even because the mirrors are the eyes are the mirrors to our soul. So maybe you're even changing something about more significant, something you're healing from, something healing from past trauma perhaps, or healing from successfully healing through a certain childhood trauma that you've been working on. Maybe you're working on a healing journey, and you will be celebrating a very, very big milestone with your efforts very soon, pile number 4. So excited and happy for you with that. Let's take out first your other oracle card and see and get more information about that. So what good news will you be celebrating soon? No, several ones are coming out. Let's see again. Let's do that one more time. What good news will you be celebrating soon? Wow. So you have the wonders here. The, crystals, they've been revered throughout ancient civilizations. They have been buried with the dead, with the ancient Egyptians, to protect them from evil spirits. And in general, they have been revered for their abilities to manifest, even until today. So with this huge cards here, it seems like you will be manifesting something that you've been working very hard on, seeing the reflections of your effort very soon. And it's going to make you in wonder, in awe of how much has changed for you. It's like, an example of that, standing in front of the mirror and going, wow, I can't believe I've gained this amount of muscle, or I've lost the weight, or my skin has cleared out, or I'm looking healthy, kind of awe, and these are just examples. This could be really anything that you are currently putting your heart and soul into, pile number 4. It's almost going to feel magical, and like it's been manifested for you because you've put in the work, the energy, you've been believing, and you're manifesting it now, pile number 4. I love that for you. So let's see, what good news will you be celebrating soon? What good news. I just want to tell you, pile number 4, I'm so proud of you. Thank you for taking care of yourself and putting in the effort, whatever it is that your heart is calling for. So let's see. Ooh, this one wants to come out. What good news will you be celebrating soon? Okay, I think we've shuffled with intention. So pile number 4, you have, wow, you'll be celebrating this soon. This is the 4 of Wands. It says participation. So clearly you have been participating in making this happen. You've put in the work, very hard work in all areas related to this thing that you are working on. And you will be celebrating the manifestation of this effort that you've been putting in. Wow, you have the 10 of Pentacles with We Are the World. Loving your cards. Pile number 4. It's like very soon you'll be celebrating having it all in terms of what you're manifesting here. You've put in so much work and you will see everything that you wanted to achieve in what you've put your hands into doing. Pile number 4. Unbelievable. See? Do you see? With the Chariot card here, awareness. Do you see how someone is transforming from themselves? This almost feels magical, doesn't it? So this transformation, again, like I told you, could really be anything. Physical transformation, health, going after your goals, whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest, whatever it is that you've been putting your hand into working hard and trying to achieve, you will be getting the reflection of just that back from the universe. Pile number 4. I love your cards. Do you see? You have the 10 of Cups with harmony, and 10s are like you've reached the end of a journey, a big goal that you had, and ready to embark on another. Achieving the ultimate dream that you have in the best way, shape, and form. You have the 5 of Wands with totality. I almost feel like with the 5 of Wands, you've struggled so hard. And struggled here, I really mean in the best way. Struggled means you've put in the effort even when you didn't feel like it. You've avoided temptation. You have bent over backwards trying to make it work the way that it is. Whenever you were faced with challenges, you did not give up. You tried to find solutions. You were proactive here with the Wands energy. You never let things fall astray. You had one goal. You knew that you want to manifest this goal, and I see you putting all the effort in the world to finally make it click and come true. And this is why you have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, showing that you're getting everything out of this, that you will experience bliss and happiness, ultimate happiness very soon, literally celebrating, just like the reading is saying, celebrating this humongous change that you will be seeing come to fruition in real life. Pile number 4. I see feeling very happy, perhaps jumping up and down, not believing it, that it actually came true. Just like the mirror. You're going to see it in real life is what I'm seeing. You're not going to hear about it. You're just going to see something happen. Do you see your cards? Like, if this is not magic, I don't know what magic is. You have the 6 of Wands with success. 6 of Wands is all about success, victory. Again, you do see someone celebrating their hard work, feeling on top of the world. The world is coming a lot for you. And it's giving me this idea that you will achieve everything that you wanted out of this. In fact, Wonders here is really showing me that even though you would have put in all the hard work, seeing it come to life is going to put you in awe. You almost aren't going to believe your eyes that it actually happened. You have the Six of Pentacles, compromise. Again, the Six of Pentacles is all about the energy of what you put in, you take out. I see you transforming here. It's kind of like the same person. Perhaps even a before and after picture. Something like that for some of you. Wow. You have inner voice with the High Priestess. And it's in conjunction with the Ten of Pentacles. We are the world. You have the Five of Pentacles with the Outsider. Right in conjunction with movement, with awareness, with the Chariot. And you have the Five of Cups clinging to the past. Again, in conjunction with the Ten of Cups. Great change here. And last but not least, you're ending your reading with an integration. This is the Temperance card, and it kind of makes me feel like you've integrated everything together. You made it happen. You created it. Wow, and it's 010111. What magical times. And I was just about to talk to you about the High Priestess. So it seems, pile number 4, that this transformation that you're creating, or this effort that you will be celebrating, is part of your spiritual journey and spiritual growth, even if it's physical, even if it has to do with business. It's like part of your spiritual journey, part of your spiritual growth, and you've been really assisted by your spirit guides or the universe. Hell, you've been putting in, don't get me wrong, all the efforts. You've done that. Of course, you have the free will to do everything, but you've been assisted with maybe assisting you with the right piece of information at the right time, or bringing opportunities into your proximity. And because it was part of your spiritual journey, you have learned throughout this great process not to ever think again that you're not really capable of doing something, because there's change in energy here, big change in energy. I see moving from victim mentality, from excuses, sometimes in the past, from over concerning yourself with what other people are saying, how other people have hurt you, which is your right. Don't get me wrong. This is not calling you off at all. But you've managed to mourn it and move away from this energy. Move away from the energy of feeling stuck, that things are beyond you, that life is bigger than you, that your troubles are bigger than you, to actually feeling like the keys in your hand, that you can do something about this, that you're not just going to stand there, watch what you want and not have it, that you're not going to stand there of watching or daydreaming about your wishes and hopes and not living it. And so I see that you have removed yourself from the shadows of your dreams and decided to take an active role into making it happen. With the awareness here and the Chariot, I see you moving beyond these illusions of ideas like it's not for you, or that it only happens to certain types of people. Why would it happen to you? To actually embodying this dream and believing fully that you are capable of doing it, that you, in fact, are going to do it. And along the way, you've healed yourself emotionally as well. You went from being mentally troubled to a great extent, thinking about why this is unfair, why this is happening to you, why are other people treating you the way they do, why aren't they mature, why are you misfortunate, why did this and this and that happen to you, who said what about you and who did what. Moving yourself away from this energy Perhaps even for some of you here, with all the mouths here, maybe you even took yourself out of social media or altogether, stopped checking what other people are saying, maybe. Because I see a TV, a screen here. Maybe for some of you. In all cases, whether you've physically done it or just done it mentally, you've taken yourself out of this energy and decided to take action first and foremost, to not feel like it's beyond you or above you in any way, shape, or form, and decided if other people can do it, I can do it. I have what it takes to achieve this dream that I want. And this is why you have totality. You're actually going to achieve it very soon. Do you see here with totality? It's like someone is just about to make it happen and touch their dream. And like I said, throughout this journey, you have healed emotionally. You've went from being very troubled here, clinging to the past, to looking towards the future, feeling the bliss, accepting everything, and feeling happy and content and grateful for everything. Wow, it was 5:55 as we said that. So I see great change for you, pile number 4, great manifestation, where with the mirror here, your wish is reflected back to you from the universe. Big manifestation that you're going to be in awe looking at, because there's a big difference between knowing that it's going to happen and actually seeing it with your own beautiful eyes. So pile number 4, that was your reading. I'm wishing you all the best of luck from my heart. and I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.